Going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This will be the last game of the day, and then we can rewind back on Monday through Thursday. So hopefully we can get what we need for, once my money come in on the 1st of May. But yeah, we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hopefully y'all weekend is going good. Mine's is. But yeah, man. I'm really happy right now because I got all the games I need. So I might gonna get a PS4. Once I get a PS4, I'm gonna play some games that I never had played before. I don't know yet. I'm just having my options to do. I am getting a local TV though, so the screen gonna be even bigger. So hopefully, I just want to stay blessed.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Harris in at the 1. Right around mid-season here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held.
Last video of the day, bro.
Those are like.
Last video of the day.
There's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, hey guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we can do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out there.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland with it, picked up by Kuzma. Garland, no good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Hits the outside fadeaway.
So long, so mobile. I love watching Kuzma get out on the break and execute like this.
Passes it to Austin. Clarkson against Green. Clarkson kicks to Garland. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and there's another one for the Lakers.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Clarkson on the wing. Can they get it? The Cavaliers with a new 14. Yes, that goes in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Shot from the wing, and James gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen there were 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Clarkson surveying the floor. Trying to find Thompson, he gets it to him. And it's the Lakers on the break. Harris has got the ball, and James throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Back to Thompson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
With some changes, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Harris. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Henson's checked in for Nance. Knight comes in for Jetty Austin. Matthew Dellavedova is checked in for Clarkson, and it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. And here is Dellavedova, following the three-pointer from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Knight, and the rejection by Cousins.
Using great defensive instinct, Cousins will swat anyone's shot away. He's relentless.
Look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sexton, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Kevin, thanks as always. I had a chance to catch up with Coach John Beilein. Tonight's game will be their first run-in with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers this season. Coach knows just how strong the Lakers can be when they get the ball moving around, saying they are loaded with great passes. Not just LeBron, it's the whole team. For us to get a win, we'll have to be very crisp in our rotations. We'll see if they can carry that out, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Sexton, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Knight on the wing. Over LeBron. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 12. Shoots. And another basket for the Lakers.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And so here's Cleveland. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Now here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, give him 50 cents. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
A shot by Knight, no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. This, folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, they just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Cook in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Dellavedova kicks to Henson. Back to Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Offensive rebound, pass to Daniel. Bradley with the ball, handed by Dellavedova, and they double up Davis. Shoots over Henson. That's good from Davis on the assist by Bradley. Davis has got 6 points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Outside Knight. From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid, Simmons. I mean, you can just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Troy Daniels. And Harris subbed in for Quinn Cook. And here's Bradley from 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. Osman kicks to Garland. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The train. For 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, this one largely the result of offensive rebounding.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Osman, guarded by Green. Clock at 6. Here's Osman. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Green kicks to Bradley. Lets it go with the 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Count it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Well, the Sooners didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second-chance points.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Cousins. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Harris. Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here is Dudley. Davis kicks to Cook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. On its way from Dudley for two, and the Lakers check on two more.
Yeah, they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
Garland, the pass to Nance. To end the drought, lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Stolen by Henson. 1:29 left to play here in the half. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for John Henson. Pass to Osman. Oh, Nance in position. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Good. Nance has got 6 in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dudley's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Cousins comes in for Jared Dudley. James checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Troy Daniels in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Cavaliers, Brandon Knight's checked in for Nance. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Both shots good from the stripe.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure's on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
McGee's shot is off, and it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for two.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
From 16 feet away, he cans it.
I mean, over time, Cousins has worked on different aspects of his game, capable of scoring from anywhere now.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Daniels. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. We got offensive rebound too well. Get us second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. And that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious. They were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Fans just broadcast. Love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will hold that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the play.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. Nance and Thompson are up front, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. Harris, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Clarkson. Kicks it to Garland. Clock at 4. Here's Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron outside. Shoots over Clarkson. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Davis. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Osman. He's got 10. Shoots from the line. Yep, that one goes in there. Osman's got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Kuzma against Nance. Good on the shot.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
He's checked in for Green. Cleveland also making some changes. Henson comes in for Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Here's Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now Davis. Following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Davis with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Inside, here's Nance. It's good. Nance has got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Garland dishes to Clarkson. And Henson kicks to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. And James pulls it down. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And Kuzma slams it in.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely putting his share of work in the weight room.
And for the Cavaliers, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Harris. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Bradley can't get it to go.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Garland, the pass to Clarkson. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bradley, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Bradley's got his second bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
For 3, Harris sinks the triple. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
Clarkson against Kuzma. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Now here's Kuzma over Nance, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Los Angeles. Troy Daniels comes in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Cavaliers, Brandon Knight's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. From deep 3-point range, Harris, good. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Sexton with it. Launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Dellavedova. They'll bring it up for Cleveland. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. DeMarcus Cousins out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Harrison at the point. That's the Laker 5. As more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Donna, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought.
Me too. I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, and not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's Dellavedova after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Porter, no luck.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Harris inside the line. On the wing, Harris over Porter, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. 16 points for Jay.
Oh, he's one of the best passing fives in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Windler. Nailed from three-point land. Windler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Green launches it from deep. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Here's Windler. And he makes good on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
James kicks to Cousins. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Basket counts.
Oh, I like to see Cousins rise up for that shot. He's an outstanding scorer who continues to add different dimensions to his game.
Passes it to Windler. He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Harris outside. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Knight against Green. Windler, the pass to Zizic. Feeds it to Thompson. That one goes in.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. It's up a 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Windler. Back to Knight. Tries a 3. But they recover it. Goes back up. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Harris inside the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Knight. On the wing, Porter. Back to Knight. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Knight taking his time here. Here's Windler. And that one, good.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easier.
Harris kicks to LeBron. A 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Drops one in from the wing.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Windler. After the basket by Los Angeles. Count it, good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Davis, again, Los Angeles.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Here's Windler. Down low, here's Thompson. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Green inside the three-point line. The good-looking shot from the wing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great win tonight. When you guys are rolling, what does your team look like?
Yeah, we just got to stay aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, I know defense is what Coach wants to see the most of, and you guys did it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right. All right, so we won against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we got 1, 2. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 more games, but yeah, man, that was a good game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We got 8 games left before we reach February. We got 2 months left. Can't wait to get this done. I don't have a headache or nothing, but when I first started this season, I had a headache because I thought I was never going to upgrade my player. But yeah, man, we're going against the Orlando Magic's next episode. So once my phone charges tomorrow, I could probably upload tomorrow after the group. I gotta check the calendar. I think we're in the morning group though. So by the time morning group ends tomorrow, I should be good. Oh, there's no group tomorrow. There's no group tomorrow. I just know that on Tuesday we in the morning group. So yeah. Probably I get my food stamps on March 12th, so I'm trying to get some food, so I gotta wait all the way to March 12th. But I get paid on the 1st of March, so that's good. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Orlando Magic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I post mostly every day or every week when I have free time. Catch you guys in the next video. Going against the Orlando Magic's next episode.